We now go back to our reporter, Ulrich, who is joining us as the Batswana Kingdom in Kuruman in the Northern Cape is celebrating their Heritage Day in a very special way this year. Mining companies in the province have donated new tribal offices and upgraded royal house to the kingdom. Ulrich, over to you.
Hi, thank you, Aldrin, and welcome. So today is a lot of new and a bit of old. A bit of new in terms of this building, the Baga Janchi Traditional Council building, that will be officially opened here today, of course. This is in conjunction with the John Taule Gatsewe Development Fund, as well as a few mining companies here in this area. And of course, the traditional side of it, it's Heritage Day. We have a lot of people from this area in their traditional attire, of course, celebrating Heritage Day, but a very rich history here in terms of the Batlaping and the Batswana people. So let's talk about that history. We have a senior traditional leader, Kgosi Daniel Molema. Kgosi, tell us about what Heritage Day means for the people here, and tell us a bit about the history of this area.
Okay, the history of this area is Baga Janchi. So there is a Batlaping Baga Puruchwana from town. So there is a royal house. That royal house is forming the four heads of Batlaping Baga Puruchwana. The first one is Mashwe. The first one is Mashwe. The second one is Mosaka. The third one is Madito. The first one is Matlola. That four person they form the royal house of Batlaping Baga Janchi. So I'm here as a chairperson of the royal house.
Tell us about one of your the horses died last year. We still have to see that throne being ascended to. But Kgosi Enewang Janchi, he died last year. Tell us about. We know that he was also fighting for land and for development for the people here. We've seen this building now being opened here today. Tell us about what he fought for and what he stood for.
Kgosi Janchi was a hero of this land and on the half of his community. He fighting for the land from Manyeding. I was also there. But we finding that land back, and here he finding his land. He fighting for his land. Mara, he was a hero because he go to Batswana to go and looking this building. He taking his wife to go and looking there. So after he died last year, we wasn't happy, but it was the time. Mara, he was the heroes of Batlaping. He fighting also for Bokhosi from Taung of Mankuruan and Moroha Abus. He resolving that problem. He was the man where he's standing for.
Now, one of the issues that he had was that the Zulu monarchy and the Xhosa monarchy were, in your view, but got preferential treatment from government.
Which Xhosa for what?
The Zulu monarchy and the Xhosa monarchy, the kingdoms there.
Yeah.
One of the issues he had with government, that it seemed that government was prioritizing those kingdoms.
Yes, they're doing so, but we take Kgosi Janchi as a paramount of Batlaping Baga Puruchwana because he know everything, and his grandfather, when Kgosi Janchi come to stand of this seat, when the grand Kgosi Newangwanhla, he tell all the person, he telling us, if I died, this man, Kgosi Newang II, this chiefmanship is his chiefmanship. It is why we are here today. We are very happy.
Tell us about this building and what it has. How will it benefit the community of this area?
He go to benefit in the community, but there is a place you're looking in, a culture center. Anything is here where the people can come and joining us and looking for tourism. So we go to making a very income with this place.
So what can the residents come and do here at this tribal offices?
They can come and look, Mara. The really thing is, when they come here, they must have a respect for this gentleman that is passing away. Because even this, it is not this building first. When Khosi Janki come to sit in the, to our father taking him for this seat, he building the first office at the back. There is no office here. It was only quarter. There is no office. He building all of this.
Thank you very much. That's Khosi Daniel Molema.
I thank you all of them.
Thank you, Khosi. He's of course the senior traditional leader here in this area. Of course, the Batswana Kingdom still without a king following the death of Enaweng Janchi last year. Of course, inauguration and a successor will be named, and then inauguration planned for either later this year or for next year, depending on when that succession debate will be and finalized. Of course, this area here we are not yet allowed to go in because it hasn't been officially opened. Of course, we to the offices there where people can come in, they can do services that you normally find in a municipal office. You'll find at a police station, so they come here, do their raids, they can do affidavits. But also in terms of cooking area, there's an amphitheater where people can come and do their traditional dances or to put up shows. There's a cooking area where they can cook and draw tourists to this area. I'm also looking forward to having a little bit of that traditional food that is cooking there, but also a lot of the heritage. The people here that we spoke to earlier, looking at this tribal offices, to look at strengthening the bond between today's youth and the heritage and traditions that they've had in these areas in the past. Eldrin?
Thank you so much for that, Ulrich.